Hi, I'm Laila Hareb Almheiri. I'm a serial entrepreneur and I'm a former government official of the United Arab Emirates. When I was working in the government, my sole goal is to serve the public. My sole goal is to bring value to the society. And after my retirement from the government, I extended this vision to my private adventures, let's say. And in my companies, this is what I aim for, is to help my society and to help my community with better services, with changing the systems, with improving so many things. Right now, my mission in my group of company is to shift the medical system from a reactive and treatment system towards a preventive and holistic system. My second mission is to build human resilience with adult and teenager and kids towards cyber threats. And this is where I started my holistic medicine journey. We are in Nice, my beloved second home. And throughout this video, we are going to meet exciting people. We are going to meet a lot of people who influenced my medical journey. We're meeting an acupuncturist. We are meeting a holistic therapist doing lymphatic massage manually and machine. And we are meeting a man who helped me settle in the city. So, let's go. Salut Claude!
Salut!
Ça me fait plaisir de te voir.
Et moi aussi, Laila. Allez, viens.
Merci. Bien.
Bonjour.
Pour moi, c'est pour moi. Merci. Claude, ça me fait plaisir de te voir.
Moi aussi, Laila.
Claude, we share the love of Nice, the beautiful city of Nice. Why do you love it?
Je vis à Nice depuis 33 ans. J'ai choisi de vivre à Nice pour la Méditerranée, pour sa mer, pour la proximité avec la montagne, pour la proximité avec la nature. Elle est connectée à la nature aussi bien avec les éléments de la mer, de la montagne, des prairies qui sont dans l'arrière-pays et de tout ce que la terre peut nous apporter comme bien-être sur la Côte d'Azur. Donc c'est un compromis idéal pour moi avec le soleil qui est présent toute l'année. Et toi, pourquoi tu as choisi de vivre à Nice? Toi qui viens de Dubaï, toi qui viens du soleil, d'une mégalopole, pourquoi tu as choisi de vivre à Nice?
Well, I guess it's the same reason that you had. So the beach is there, 1 hour and you can be on a mountain to ski.
Exactly.
So you have everything around you. This is the first thing. Second thing, I love how you can find all the people here with different income. So it's not for the rich, it's not for the poor. This city is for everyone. And I love it. I feel it's a real city. The culture is amazing. The people of Nice is very welcoming. And there's a lot of Italian culture as well. So it's a mix, it's a beautiful mix of French and Italian culture.
Qu'est-ce qui t'a amené à venir dans le domaine de la médecine?
Oh, c'est une longue histoire. It's a long story, actually. So after I retired from the government, I had a long career with the government, 28, 30 years working in aviation, infrastructure, corporate world. And during those times, I had a lot of challenges health-wise. So I had encephalitis, and if you know about it, it's an inflammation in the brain and the spine. It is viral. If my immune system was strong enough, I wouldn't get the virus from my children, where they got chickenpox virus, and I got it, and I had the encephalitis, where I struggled for a year. I was paralyzed. I had to all the way learn how to speak, learn how to eat, learn how to walk. So it was a big thing in my life. And it's all due to a immune system deficiency. Well, it's not genetic with me, but with the environment, with the hard work and raising kids and all the pressure in life, I had a bad immune system. So I got the encephalitis. The health awareness within me wasn't enough to take care of myself. So I was really taking care of the family, taking care of the kids, taking care of my career, but I wasn't taking care of myself to prevent anything that happened, which is like in the encephalitis. And even after the encephalitis, I became well. I changed my career. I started with the Road and Transport Authority, did a lot of metro, not the rail, but the roads and all of that. We did a huge leap in infrastructure of transportation in Dubai. And that also put a lot of pressure on my health as well. So I wasn't again taking care of myself. I went through things which is personal health conditions, which I don't want to talk about right now, but it's all due to not using preventive methods, enhancing my immune system, for two reasons. Maybe I didn't have the awareness of it. I didn't have the knowledge. It wasn't something like very familiar. People are using it often, and also not mentally there, because mentally I was taking care of all other responsibilities. So. And at the end of my career, I realized that health and medicine is very important, or preventive medicine is very important for an individual. After my father passed away, my mother passed away, I look at the lifestyle of the people in Dubai, and I realized that we don't have necessarily a good lifestyle that can prevent such diseases, such conditions, etc. It's very important for people to look at medicine and use preventive methods and not live their life and wait for a medical condition. That's very important, and that is one of my missions in life right now. After we lost my father, we lost my mother. And especially with my mother was, she had sleep apnea. And we didn't know that she has sleep apnea. All my brothers and sisters, they are very, very well educated. With that education, and they are on a good intellectual level and good awareness with the medical services, we did not think that sleep apnea is the source of my mother's deteriorating health. So she started being diabetic, and then hypertension, and then she started facing cardiac issues. So her heart couldn't continue with having sleep apnea. Now, why didn't we treat sleep apnea in the beginning to prevent all of those diseases? That is something we didn't know about, and it is a problem with the medical system as well. So if you go to a cardiologist and he is looking at the patient with health condition, with heart condition, shouldn't he check if the patient has a sleep apnea? So the system did not support my mother. And I opened my Alive Medical company to overcome these challenges for other patients, to try to help to change the system, to diagnose sleep apnea, which is like 20% the source of all chronic diseases. Mm-hmm. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. It's a very, very important challenge we are facing, that nobody knows about sleep apnea. But it's not diagnosed properly. And we have millions around the world. I mean, only in the state, undiagnosed sleep apnea cause the medical system in the States $200 billion wow. Dollars in cost. Wow. Because undiagnosed sleep apnea takes the patient to a chronic disease. Okay. So once your sleep apnea is not diagnosed, then you might have hypertension, for example. Mm-hmm. And hypertension, once it becomes chronic, mm-hmm. hypertension is a very expensive disease to manage. The hypertension medications are extremely expensive.
Quelle est la valeur ajoutée que tu peux donner aujourd'hui à tes patients?
There's a lot of values that you can take from alternative medicine. Now, when we think about alternative medicine, we think about a way of life. Okay, so it's not treating something, it's the way you live your life using alternative or complementary. I don't like saying alternative. There's a lot of debate between alternative and complementary. So I do believe that all these modalities of alternative medicine should be only complementary to your lifestyle, complementary to traditional medicine. So complementary medicine should work with traditional medicine. Complementary used for preventive medicine, used for pain management, even like for example surgeries. I heard about someone who does hypnosis during surgery. So she doesn't do anesthesia,
Exactly.
but she goes for hypnosis,
Exactly.
and she doesn't feel the pain at all.
Exactly.
So the pain management is very is very important to look at it not from pharmaceutical point of view,
Okay.
not to take painkillers,
Okay.
painkillers or pharmaceutical products really has a lot of bad effects on your health. There's a lot of side effect. The scientist or the modern world one of the foundation of the modern medicine, he said, which is very interesting statement, that we created pharmaceutical products to treat diseases, to treat patients. But now we need to treat the patients from the side effects of the pharmaceutical products. Okay, and
Okay.
this is one of the pioneers in the modern medicine. If you can prevent, these chronic diseases, if you can use natural products and natural ways to help you with your health, you should go for it, right? Natural medicine and complementary medicine has no side effects. So it will help you manage your health. It will help you live better. It will help the quality or increase the quality of your lifestyle as well. So if you are healthy, you will live in a better way, mentally live better. Your soul will be more fulfilled using complementary medicine. Because when we talk about complementary medicine, we are not talking about treatment of diseases. We are talking about different things. We are talking about ways of you connecting to your nerve system spiritually. There's a lot of yoga things and Qigong, which is used in French hospitals, I think. So a lot of ways that you are using your own power and your own energy to address all your health issues and to change your lifestyle as well. So it has a lot of effect mentally on you. And the number one or the first and the most important factor in your treatment is the mental status. So if you have a positive mental status, if you know and you feel in control of your body, then you will end up, either preventing any diseases or managing your condition in a much better way. So that's what I want. When I go back in Dubai with my center of rehabilitation, we use both traditional medicine techniques and holistic techniques as well. So this is what I'm trying to achieve in my medical center, to use both techniques, work together, preventive and treatment, in order to provide a better treatment or a better medical services for the citizens, locals of Dubai and the citizens of Dubai.
Avec un parcours aussi riche, quelle serait ta passion aujourd'hui?
My passion, I'm very passionate about, creating and helping others. So I think this comes from being first a mother. Second, working for so many years as a public servant. I worked in the government in the UAE, and all my, drive is helping the people of the UAE, helping the economy of the UAE, and making a better future for my children and for others' children. So this is the drive that I'm having in all my life, especially after I left the government. I am a serial entrepreneur. I created different companies, but again, the vision of those companies is providing value-added services to the community. So it's not really the number one drive is to, is to gain profits, but of course it's a private company and you have to manage, you have to gain profits and you have to create, a good business model. But at the end, the drive and the vision of those companies is to add value to my society, to add value to the community. And I have two important visions within my companies. First is to change the medical system. Is to enhance. I'm not saying it's a bad medical system in Dubai, but I can see a lot of improvements, especially in the preventive medicine. So the cost of the medical system can be decreased tremendously if we look at the preventive medicine. Sleep by itself is one of the 4 factors which affects health. So if we address sleep, and it is not addressed properly right now, sleep medicine should be mature, and this is what I bring to the medical field. We need to mature the sleep medicine. Sleep medicine is a very important aspect of preventive medicine. What I'm looking at as well is cyber security, which is not about medicine, but I face it, people face it, a lot of people were hacked, a lot of children were bullied. So for me, my cybersecurity company is aiming to enhance the resilience of people in UAE and globally as well. I really look globally in future. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to create resilience with an individual, resilience with a child, to identify while they are working, while they are playing, while they are doing their normal activities within the cyber realm, within the metaverse, which is coming soon. They have the resilience, they have the ability to detect any kind of cyber threat. And the children, they know how to behave when they are bullied with their information or whatever happens in the cyber. Children has to learn how to behave with those threats, with those people in the dark, lurking, to take advantage of our children. So this is my vision. I want every child to be raised, within an environment where he can know which is a threat, and he can know how to behave and how to act with those threats. And this is my mission in cybersecurity. Remember, Claude, this area where we met the first time?
C'est vrai.
Yeah?
C'est vrai.
And we sat on a cafe and you talked about the properties in Nice, and this is the view behind me. This is where I fell in love, and I said, absolutely, I will buy an apartment here.
Et nous voilà à Nice 2 ans après.
Oui, merci. صح, merci.
Je vais t'offrir des fleurs.
Bonjour, Kelly.
Bonjour.
Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome.
Yes, it's an amazing clinic.
Thank you.
The colors, the decor, I don't know, I feel a good energy over
That's
here.
good.
It's very serene. Thank you very
you.
much for having us again. So tell me, what kind of medical services you provide to
Well,
your
it's
patients?
called paramedical because it's
Okay.
not medical.
Yes.
In the clinic, I'm an acupuncturist, so I do auricular acupuncture and just regular acupuncture for the whole body.
Oh, okay.
Also, we have a hypnotherapist,
Yes.
which helps a lot with it helps me a lot also. We work hand in hand actually with all the other therapists you see.
How do you work together?
Because I have a lot of people that come here, maybe they have sleep issues, but it's based on anxiousness, and maybe it's from a childhood drama or something like that. So, okay, I can detente the system nervous, I can make the nervous system relax, I can make them feel much better, they have better on their sleep, but if there's some core underlying problem that they need to deal with, I prefer to send them to the hypnotherapist.
Yes.
Or if somebody comes and they're having problems with their stomach, acid reflux, it works really well, or allergies. But then I send them to the naturopath because possibly I can make them feel better. But if they keep aggravating the same problem by foods that are inflammatory or things like this, then I work with her to help them. Or if they want to lose weight, it's really about how many calories you put in and how much exercise you do, but I can help if there's a problem maybe with their hormones or something that's going on with that.
Appetite.
Yes, appetite for sure with auricular acupuncture. There's great points to cut the appetite, but at the same time, if there is some sort of addiction to sugar or something behind it, I need help. Because I think it's better.
So you have a holistic approach.
I have a holistic approach.
I love it.
I don't want to just be like, okay, this is it, I solved your problem. I want them to be able to look at everything that's surrounding it.
And what is auricular therapy for people in Dubai? Because I have auricular therapy in my clinic.
Yes.
But people always ask me, what is that? We don't know it.
It's like a miniature.
Yes.
Everything kind of in acupuncture is according to nature. Right? We have all the 5 elements and things like this. Yes. And also we're macro and micro. So for me, I like to look at it like a tree. You can see how old the tree is by the rings. I feel like whoever created this always gave us signs, right?
Wow, that's an amazing way to look at it.
Auricular is easiest to remember. Laugier helped. He's a French guy. It's like even though it was founded in China, it's like a baby upside down.
Yes.
Right?
A fetus,
A fetus.
Yeah.
Right? So on here would be the head, right? And this hard part of your ear is the column vertebral. And then it kind of splits into your legs, right? Yes. Outside here, you can find like the clavicle, you can go from the neck all the way down, kind of following what you would follow the front of your body and of your back of your body, right? And then here, because this is now upside down, right? Yes. So my heart and my lungs are here. And then my kidney, my liver, my, I think in French, my
say it in French.
Urinary bladder, everything like this is there. And then the little point here in your ear, it's like a dividing point. That is your diaphragm.
I see.
So it can really help. People who have hemorrhoids, works great. My husband, he has plantar fasciitis.
Oh, really?
Works amazing. You get near here and you can find the point.
How effective is this?
Super effective.
I think super effective. Like if I have a problem, like one time, the first time when I started treating auricular therapy, I had a guy came here and I treated him regular, and then I was learning about the ear. So then I was treating his ear and I was like, okay, well, you have a dark spot on your ear. And he's like, is that a big problem? I said, I don't know. In auricular, it would say that you have an ancient problem because it's not red. It's like a tash. So, okay, so he's like, what is it? I'm like, it's your duodenum. It's a point right here on the side of your belly button. And he's like, how did you know? I'm like, I don't know anything. This is the rules. And he said, yes, because every time I watch TV at night and my girlfriend put her hand there, I have a lot of pain. So I can treat that. I would also suggest for him to go get an x-ray to see if anything is really going on.
I see. I heard that, I learned auricular therapy, so I know that the earlobe, when you see the signs, the lines on the earlobe, this gives you
hypertension.
Could be.
It's not necessarily.
So you can see the
things
ear,
on it like the tree,
and then you can maybe
treat it. It's a diagnostic technique.
Diagnostic. Wow.
So if you could take their tension and find out, and if they do, you could probably treat it with the hypertension points, their ear, the ear, or other parts.
Fascinating.
Depending on what it is.
Fascinating.
So the points of the ear have to be active to be able to treat them, right? So usually if you have a pain, like let's say in your knee, the dendrite, which is the nerve comes back up to your brain and goes back and says the pain is here. But when you have auricular acupuncture, it goes straight to the servo, I don't know, the brain. So you can see the active point. So it will tell your body how to equalize and heal it. Like we don't necessarily know if we cut ourselves, right? How we're sending everything for the blood to congeal and to form and crust and to fall off. But the body knows how to do it. It's the same thing for auricular acupuncture.
So you are like stimulating the body to heal.
Still, telling the body, okay, pay attention and please, make sure you.
Yes. Amazing.
Yeah, it is quite. Every day it's amazing. It's a magic factory for me.
It's my inspiration. And why do you think French people, they love alternative medicine or complementary medicine?
I think the world
but especially in France, the research says that 90% they look at the holistic approach in a positive way.
They do look at it in a positive way. I feel like they have more homeopathy than most places. They have the Bach flowers. They have... they do really actually follow it a lot. I think because the results work.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
for sure you need a doctor, you need medicine, you need
Yes.
to have radiology, you need all sorts of things to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
But I feel on a day-to-day basis to help prevent problems,
Yeah.
right, that you could...
But something like auricular which was, founded in France, and Dr.
Well, it wasn't
Paul
founded
Auger-
in France, it was founded in China, but the
Paul
guy
Auger,
Nogier
yes.
came here and he's the one who made the
chart.
charts and
Yes.
charted it all before
Yeah.
they just
Yeah, but
taught.
in Chinese medicine, you always see the ear empty,
Yes.
right? If you see the chart in the
On the ear, yes.
so you don't find a lot of.
Well, it depends if he's going. There's somebody.
detailed charts.
Everybody follows Dr. Wang. She was really
Yes.
famous for.
Yes.
They do treat it. You know,
They do, yeah.
Anlian, Shenmen. There's points that you
Yes.
always treat usually.
Yeah, the Shenmen point.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
Okay.
Anlian for sleep. And
So we have a patient for you.
okay, great.
I'm trying for myself the what do you call it? The nails.
ASP. Yeah,
Oh
nails.
my goodness, and I'm a bit scared because I never done it to myself.
Okay.
So what are we going to do?
Well, for some stomach issues,
Yes.
I'm going to teach the neurovegetative point, which is
Yes.
also a really good point because it's also a point of control.
Yes.
So
okay.
so afterwards you're always like, oh.
Okay.
If you have kids and the kids are bugging you, what's for dinner? You'll be like,
Yes.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's a very good point.
Yes.
But it's also a really good point for problems with the stomach. I'll do the Shenmen, which is
Okay.
also
I
very
want the
relaxing.
Shenmen, yes.
Okay, it's a beautiful point.
Yeah.
Okay. That was painful there?
Yeah.
Really painful.
Yeah.
Shenmen.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So this is all the endocrine area.
Thank you, Kelly.
You survived?
I survived. You hurt me a little bit. It wasn't bad.
I'm
But
sorry.
I know that I will feel
You will
much
feel
better.
great.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Hope
you're
to
so
see
welcome.
you in my
Please come
next
back.
visit. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is one of the reasons I love being in the city. To come to the market and buy these fresh vegetables and fruits coming from the farm without any chemicals. If we see, there's no chemicals in these vegetables. And in the afternoon, I eat a healthy meal without any chemicals. So it's an amazing part of my lifestyle in Nice. Bonjour. Bonjour, Amadi.
Bonjour.
It's my pleasure being here. You are very famous, and a lot of people are coming to you for your treatment. So why are people coming to you day after day for your treatment? Why is it so effective?
Alors, je suis Amélie Kreutz. Merci déjà de me donner la possibilité de vous parler. Donc, les femmes viennent me voir en fonction de leurs problèmes. On sait que la majorité ont des problèmes de circulation, des jambes lourdes, de la cellulite. Donc, de nos jours, tout le monde s'occupe un peu de son bien-être. Donc, elles vont venir. Donc, en fonction de ce qu'on voit, on va traiter. En général, celles qui n'aiment pas la machine, qui préfèrent, on va dire, le manuel, vont demander des massages lymphatiques. Donc, il s'agit de les aider dans le problème de jambes lourdes, de la rétention d'eau, de la circulation, de détoxifier les toxines, de se sentir légère. Et petit à petit, la silhouette change aussi parce qu'on va arriver à la remodeler, à vraiment éliminer. Et petit à petit, on voit le résultat. Et bien sûr, chaque fois, on conseille des petites façons de manger, ce qu'on va réduire, avec toujours un petit effort physique pour aider le massage à bien fonctionner jusqu'au bout. Voilà.
D'accord. I see a message, very nice message. Fight for your natural beauty. Can you tell us about it and about the machine we have here?
Oui, alors ça, c'est une technique LPG qui existe depuis une trentaine d'années. Une technique non invasive, c'est-à-dire que c'est naturel. Il n'y a pas de courant électrique qui passe sous la peau, c'est mécanique. C'est la répétition de la main, sauf qu'on va descendre en profondeur, c'est-à-dire qu'on va aller jusqu'au tissu conjonctif. Donc c'est un massage aussi, mais en forme de palpé roulé. Donc, ça permet de faire un déstockage des graisses résistantes parce que des fois, on va faire du sport, on fait plein de choses et on dit, bon, ça ne marche toujours pas, j'ai encore de cellulite. Donc, ce moment-là, on va utiliser la machine pour donner un coup de boost, une force. Donc, on va faire un déstockage, on va lisser la peau d'orange et on va redensifier la peau grâce à la stimulation mécanique du collagène, de l'élastine et de l'acide hyaluronique qu'on a en nous-mêmes en fait. Seulement à partir de 30 ans, chez la femme, on sait que ça commence à se dégrader, ce qui fait qu'on va réveiller tout ça grâce à cette stimulation. Donc peu à peu, la femme va voir les résultats. On est beaucoup plus fine en fait. C'est pas les kilos, ça va pas se voir forcément sur la balance. C'est pour ça qu'on associe ça souvent à une diète. On va envoyer la personne chez une nutritionniste et on va combiner les deux ou trois même. Donc on dit le LPG. Alors c'est le trio gagnant, c'est-à-dire faire du LPG, un peu de sport et la diète. Ce qui fait que forcément on a des résultats. Donc avec le temps, les gens le voient, ce qui fait que quand on le fait bien et qu'on conseille bien, eh ben c'est le bouche à oreille. Ça fait que petit à petit, on est entre guillemets connu et les gens ont confiance parce qu'ils savent que vous le faites sérieusement comme ça doit être. Voilà.
Très bien. Now, can you give us a little bit of demonstration on your healing hands? Because I know that a lot of people are coming to you because you have special hands, right? So can we can we see it now?
Bien
Oui,
sûr.
d'accord. Merci beaucoup, Amadi. It was amazing. Okay, and thank you for demonstration your technique. And I recommend everyone to come to you. Seriously, you're amazing.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Merci de m'avoir donné l'opportunité de parler de mon travail. Merci et j'espère à très bientôt.